Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Wherever you're at in the world. It's Monday morning where I am. I just started getting ready for work. Y'all know I'm trying to squeeze these tarot readings in wherever I can. What was that? I think that was the double card. Ooh. This is going to be a general reading though. I will call out any major arcanas and zodiac signs attached if they do come out. If you want a personal reading by me, go down below in the description box. Might resonate for somebody else. These generals tend to bop around, boom, 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 boom. So part of it might resonate, part of it might not. So keep that in mind. I'm for some reason getting Greek mythology. For my OGs, you know, I'm an intuitive reader. For my new people, I don't just read the basic meaning of the tarot cards. I'm an intuitive reader. But I am getting like weird Greek mythology. Is interesting. What's the general message? Ooh, the Goddess of Pentacles. So in this deck in particular, there's an extra court card per element. So Pentacles is about the material, it's about money, it's about what we have in our life that's actually stable, that we can touch, feel, smell, taste, work with, develop, grow, enhance, invest. So when you're the goddess of that element, you know how to control that to the highest degree. You know how to create things. You know how to make them last. You know how to work with money. You know how to work in general. You know how to nurture things around you, nurture connections, build community, build a family. Like you can do those things to the highest degree. But what's interesting is this came out with it, the Five of Cups. You can do it all, but you're still not totally happy. You can handle everything, but you're still not totally happy. You know how to wear multiple hats in a very abundant way in your life, and you know how to make things happen for yourself. You can take care of yourself. You can handle what you need to handle, and you can get it done. And I feel like you have a good mindset, and I feel like honestly you have a really good, I want to say pocketbook. So you might be older. I'm 50 and older because I want to keep saying pocketbook. Like you have a very thick pocketbook. Like you have a lot of money, but that's a more older term that keeps coming to mind. But I want to look into this Five of Cups. I find that interesting to come out with the Goddess of Pentacles because this is something people would strive to have. This is somebody who might not even have to work. They have so much income. This is somebody that may only have to work 4 or 5 hours a week and make 3 times what somebody works at a 9 to 5. This might be somebody that's a head of a nurse or surgical unit, only has to work 3 days on call and is off 4 of the week. Whatever it may be, I feel like you're in a cush spot, like you're in a good position, but you're still not totally happy. You could be in charge of something at work, like the head honcho, even if it's a small business, like it's your business. Like you made that small business happen. You incorporated yourself. You got a following possibly on social media. You got a business name. You have a brick and mortar. You have an online presence. You have orders coming in. Like you've made it. You've done it, but you're still not happy. There's this lingering of, I'm still not happy. It does feel a bit like loneliness, 10 of Pentacles. You don't have anybody to share it with. Or if you do have somebody that you quote unquote share things with on paper, emotionally, the connection is not there. It's more of a roommate situation you have going on if you are in a romantic situation. If you aren't in a romantic situation, it feels like things upset you because you have no one to share all this with. You could be a man. Just because there's a woman here doesn't mean that I'm speaking to a woman on the other side of this camera. You could be a man and being in a very receptive energy right now in your life where you're just being blessed upon blessed upon blessed. Things are coming your way. Things are multiplying. Things are manifesting. That is feminine energy. Men stand in feminine energy. Just because they're biologically male doesn't mean they don't stand in feminine energy. So this could be a man. And it's like, okay, I have all this, but no one to provide it to, no one to provide it for. If you're a woman, it's like, okay, I have all this, but nobody to share it with. Or if you are with somebody, whatever sex you are, it's like, okay, we have this, but there's no emotional depth here. There's no emotional connection. You are in a relationship and you're still lonely. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Some of you guys could be walking away from a relationship, whether it was just a live-in situation for a super long time. You never got married and you have kids. You are married. You don't have kids. You do have kids. Whatever it may be, the Ten of Pentacles does represent long-term family, generations. However, the other cards surround it talk about that card basically because it has multiple meanings, the Ten of Pentacles. But in this situation and with these cards, it basically means that this is either falling apart, a Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you're lonely within a Ten of Pentacles in reverse, but you're still in it, or you want it, you don't have it, and no one to share your lucrative abundance with. Ten of Pentacles reversed. I did just hear walking away, so some of you guys could be walking away from a Ten of Pentacles situation. That even could be a job, but with the Five of Cups, it does feel more emotionally driven. The Wheel reverse. You guys feel stuck. You feel absolutely stuck. Even though you have everything you could want right now in this moment. You feel absolutely stuck. Or someone else does, but you could be stuck in a family dynamic. You could be stuck in a relationship, stuck in a marriage, stuck at a job. You don't feel like it's going anywhere. It's very stagnant. You're not happy. Five of Cups. But it's everything you could have wanted. So maybe once upon a time, this was your dream job, and it's not. Maybe once upon a time, this was what your dream future would have been, your 5-year plan, and it's just not. It's not making you happy. It's almost like, this is interesting, like, with the Pentacles and the air signs, my allergies are starting to get to me. It's like raining pollen here where I am. With the Pentacles in the air, sometimes it can be very strategic in nature, and that can be very beneficial to people, and that can really get people very far in life. But it can also be very adversely effective once you get to where your strategy was taking you, because that whole time you're just thinking of A, B, C, D, but you're not emotionally connected to A, you're not emotionally invested in B, you're not really there and present for C. So you're just moving through the motions, and it's like null and void everything else. And you're skipping out on connections. You're skipping out on being present. You're skipping out on being fully in the moment. And it just creates a resentfulness, a void, a what if, I should have situation for people in the future because they're regretful. That can be very ambitious people too. But what I'm getting here is that could be a position that you're in. Like, you were very strategic as the Goddess of Pentacles. Like, I want to have this. I want to conquer this. I want to showcase this. I want to have this type of dynamic. I want to be in this type of relationship, this type of family, household, blah, blah, blah. You did it. You went through A, B, C, D. But you weren't emotionally connected at A. You weren't present for B. And you weren't invested in C. So now you have what you wanted, but you're not happy. Because there's no emotional connection there. And now you feel stagnant. It's like, now what? I executed the plan. I went with the plan. And now I fucking hate the plan. I hate the outcome of the plan. I'm not happy. It's just an unhappiness. But you have everything. So people might not recognize you as being lonely or unhappy or dissatisfied. But you just feel stagnant. Again, some of you guys could be exiting a situation like that. Four of Swords. Yeah, you guys want peace. I do feel contentment here, though, too, which is interesting. I'm not super happy in this relationship, but I'm content. I'm not super happy at this job, but I'm content. Try to understand what complacency and contentment mean and how they are not the same and how they might feel energetically the same sometimes. But there's interesting energies going on here. Very interesting energies. There's no major arcanas. Again, I don't feel like major moves are being made right now in the present. possibly in the past, but this feels like this is simmering for future possible moves and decisions, because being unhappy and feeling stagnant and feeling stuck and feeling like there's no growth possible for someone that's a goddess of pentacles energy, man or woman, that's almost torture. This is a very driven, ambition, goal-oriented person, somebody who goes after what it is they want. They make things happen. They're a leader. They're a nurturer. They're an abundant person. And being stagnant and being stuck is almost like being a caged bird. Anything else for today's general reading? The Goddess of Cups. We have 2 goddesses. Oh my gosh. You've had a lot of growth. And this could be a situation where you've outgrown your environment, you've outgrown your situation, you've outgrown your relationship, you've outgrown basically the bowl that you've been put in as a little fish. You've outgrown it. You're very emotionally, very intellectually, and very materialistically mature and abundant. You let your intuition and your emotions guide you. That could be part of your strategy now. I'm now going to strategize based off of what I want and how emotionally invested I am to it. 2 goddesses. Now, if this is a relationship and you are not single, and it's the other story we were picking up on, the 2 goddesses mean that you both are in queen energy. That's not going to work. You're both expecting something else from the other person. You're expecting to receive something from the other person. Neither of you are doing anything to mend, reconnect, connect, fix, repair, move forward, grow, evolve together at all. Because you're both expecting something from the other person. I'm expecting to receive from you because I'm in queen energy and we receive, not provide. I'm expecting this to you to receive because I receive, I don't provide. You're both expecting to receive. That won't allow this relationship to grow, to prosper, or evolve because you're both waiting to receive something from the other. And until someone switches into masculine energy and makes that move, this is going to stay stagnant. It just is. Okay. Let's get a animal oracle card. I was shuffling it and the peacock showed itself a few times. We have the tortoise. Why did I say that so weird? You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Reground yourself. Reestablish your goals. Reaffirm what it is you want and how it aligns with you, your values, your morals, and where you see yourself in your next 5 years based off the lessons you've learned from your last strategy and your last 5 years. But also get intentional on what it is you need and you want. Don't wait for someone else to give you anything. If you need to make some moves to get out of a stagnant situation, you already know that. You're already aware. Your happiness matters. But I love you guys. I'm going to leave that there. If you do want a personal reading or any other information, it is down below. Again, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. I love you. I wish you the very best. Have a good day.